Yo, what's up guys? Sensus here. And in this video I'm going to be going over some of the new solid rogue openers in Warlords of Draenor. More specifically, I'm going to be going over the new subtlety rogue openers. Now I do plan on making a few rogue opener videos for both assassination and combat as well. But for this video in particular, we're going to be going over just the subtlety rogue openers because they're probably the most complicated out of the three specs. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, starting off with the talents I'm running with Subterfuge, Counter Readiness, Elusiveness, Shadow Step, Prey on the Weak, Marked for Death, and Death from Above. Moving on to my glyphs, I'm running with the Glyph of Cheap Shot, the Glyph of Energy, and the Glyph of Blind. Alright, starting off with this all-out burst opener. Personally, I like to call this opener the Marked for Death from Above opener, and that's because you utilize all of your offensive CDs in this opener. So what we're going to do here is use Pre-Med into Slice and Dice, open up with Cheap Shot into Rupture, pop Shadow Dance, spam bush until 5 common points, and follow up our Cheap Shot with a Kidney Shot, and then we're going to use Mark for Death into Death from Above. And one extra thing to note, you really want to upkeep Rupture and Slice and Dice 24/7. Next up we have another burst opener, but this time we're not going to utilize Death from Above, and we can still put out a lot of pressure without it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use Pre-Med into Slice and Dice and open up with Cheap Shot into Rupture again, pop Shadow Dance, spam bush until 5 common points, and follow up our Cheap Shot with a Kidney Shot, and then we're going to use Mark for Death into Eviscerate. Next up we have a basic rogue opener, so what we're going to do here is just use Pre-Med into Slice and Dice and open up with Cheap Shot into Ambush, and then depending or not Honor Among Thieves goes off, you're either going to use your 4 or 5 common points to put Rupture up, and then you're going to follow up your Cheap Shot with a Mark for Death into a Kidney Shot, and then we're going to finish it off by spamming Backstab into Eviscerate. Next up we have a pretty solid burst opener to use against classes like either a Mage or a DK. So what we're going to do here is open up with Pre-Med into Slice and Dice, and open up with Garrote into Cheap Shot, pop Shadow Dance, use Ambush one time into Eviscerate, and then we're going to use Mark for Death into a Kidney Shot. Then we'll finish off our Shadow Dance by spamming Ambush into a full Rupture. And finally, this last opener is a pretty solid opener to use against classes such as a Mage, DK, or Shaman that you don't intend to burst on. So what we're going to do here is use Pre-Med into Slice and Dice and open up with Garrote into Cheap Shot, use Ambush one time to get 5 common points and put Rupture up. And then finally, we're simply going to use Mark for Death into a Kidney Shot out of our Cheap Shot. And that pretty much wraps it up, guys. I have a quick little PvP montage to demonstrate some of these openers in a few PvP scenarios. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. And of course, as always, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.
Have mercy, please, God, erase us. These distractions tear me open, and all the thoughts in my head are constantly haunting me. I hope that I don't call you while I whine about it. I hope you won't be sad while I cry about it. I keep telling myself that there's something more. I keep telling myself that there's something more. I'm lost in this place, it's such a waste. I can't watch things further complicate. So if it all fails, just throw it back in my face. I can take another complication. Have mercy, please, God, erase us. I can take another complication. Have mercy, please, God, erase us. Every day I wake up to stagnant bullshit. As soon as I escape, there's more stagnant bullshit. This endless propaganda, corporate agenda. I like to think there's something more. I hope I don't bore you while I whine about it. I hope you won't be saddened while I cry about it. So if it all fails, just throw it back in my face. I'm lost in this place, it's such a waste. I can't watch things further complicate. Have mercy, please, God, erase us.